Hello friends, good morning to all. Today we are going to see the next point of 6th chapter, that is problems and prospects of agriculture, and particularly today we have to see what is meant by drought and which are the causes and effects of the drought. So let us see what exactly drought means. A drought is an event of prolonged shortages in the water supply, whether atmospheric, below average precipitation, surface water, or groundwater. A drought can last for months or year or may be declared after as few as 15 days. In short, drought is nothing but the shortage of water for a longer period, and due to that there is a too much impact on the agriculture, as well as there is side effects of droughts on the society, and thus drought is a harmful phenomena so far human life is concerned. So let us see the specific definition done by various scientists. First definition given by Jackie Smith: a period of dry weather, especially one lasting long enough for a vegetation and crops. Means whenever vegetation and crops get spoiled or get disturbed due to the shortage of water, that period of dry season or dry weather is called as drought. Next definition is of W.G. Moore: an extended period of dry weather creating extreme dryness due to lack of the rain. In the previous definition, we have seen that it is the shortage of water, but in this definition, it is extended period of dry weather and which creates a extreme dryness, and which is due to the lack of rainfall. And so this definition is simple: due to the lack of rainfall, there is a problem of water, and they which affects on the overall cropping pattern or the agriculture. As per the variety of drought, or as per the area of the drought, there are various types of the droughts. At first one is atmospheric drought, agriculture drought, and hydraulic drought. So these are the main major drought prone region in the world. If we overlook, or if we focused light on the drought prone area, then we come to know wherever there is the droughts. First is North America, southern part of USA, West Mexico, Rocky Mountain. And in this regard, we can generalize one idea that wherever there is a deserts, in those parts we always have a drought prone area. And so southern part of USA, West Mexico, as well as Rocky Mountain is the part which is nearby the deserts, and that's why there is a drought prone area. Next one is South America, Peru, Chile, South Brazil. These are also nearby the deserts, and that's why which makes the drought prone area. Next part is Africa, Algeria, Libya, Sudan, Kenya, Namibia, Uganda, Sahara, and Kalahari Desert. As I have already stated that most of the desert region have the drought prone area, and in Africa there is a biggest desert, that is Sahara and Kalahari, which occupies Algeria, Libya, Sudan, Kenya, Namibia, Uganda. All these countries have drought prone region. In the Asia continental region, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, East Pakistan. So, if we focus the light on the desert of the Asia, most of the Middle East countries are deserts, and that's why continental region means middle region is having drought prone area. Particularly the biggest country in Middle East, that is Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, and East Pakistan, facing the problem of drought prone area. In India, as I have already stated, Rajasthan is the desert which is having third desert. Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Gujarat also facing the problem of drought prone area. In Maharashtra particularly, there is a region, that is Vidarbha and Marathwada, which is a rain shadow area, which continuously having the facing the problem of rainfall, and due to the shortage of rainfall, there is a drought prone area. Similarly, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Gujarat, particularly western part of all these states, are facing the problem of rainfall, and that's why there is a formation of drought-prone area. So why these droughts are formed or why the droughts are occurred throughout the part of the world? Then if we find the causes of drought, then we come to know the first cause behind the drought is deforestation. As we know that throughout the world there is continuous deforestation. As per the environmentalists, there should be 33% occupation or the area should under the forest, but due to the urbanization, colonization, modernization, and industrialization, there is a continuous cutting of the forest, and which makes the drought-prone area. As we know that forest always supports to the rainfall because it maintains the humidity of in the climate and which supports to the rain. But due to the deforestation, particularly in the barren land, there is a droughts. Jet current. Jet currents are specific currents which brings humid atmosphere or uh, humid air in the atmosphere from one place to another, and that's why wherever there is a jet currents, due to the flow of that currents from one place to another, wherever it gets started, from that region the wind wind becomes dry, and that's why there is a shortage of rainfall and which makes the drought. Disturbance in hydrological cycle. As we know that there are too much climatic changes occurring every year, and each and every region is facing the problem of hydrological cycle. There is no uh, balance in the hydrological cycle, and that's why it makes the problem in the rainfall occurrence and which makes the drought prone area. Atomic test. Every country wants to become a stronger in the defense, and always it is right and it is the way to save themselves, but due to the over testing of atomic uh, atomic test, or due to the occurrence of the atomic test, there is a imbalance in the atmosphere and weather get disturbed due to the atomic test. That's also one cause of drought. El Nino is one effect which occurs after 3 years or sometimes after 7 years, which also have uh, effect on the droughts and particularly on the rainfall. Whenever there is a El Nino, there is a lack of rainfall and which makes the problem and create a droughts. Irregularity in the monsoon. As we know that, and it is said that monsoon always comes every year, but that the offset or onset of the monsoon is not regular. Some June is the onset of the monsoon in India, but nowadays, right from 30 years, there is no regularity in the onset of the monsoon. Not of the onset, but offset is also not regular, and due to the irregularity in this season, there is a problem of rainfall, and there is a shortage of water or shortage of rainfall, which makes the problem and which creates the droughts. So are these all are the causes of droughts. Now, what is the effect of the drought? Effect on environment. First and foremost, effect is always on the environment because most of the most of the live things, which may be plants, animals, shrubs, herbs, insect, insects, birds, and amphibians, reptiles, and everything, which facing the problem of drought, and they has have to adapt themselves according to the environment. So it is the uh, first effect on the of the drought on the environment. Effects on vegetation. As we know that vegetation require water for their all activities, internal as well as external activities, and that's why wherever there is a drought, vegetation get died, and some plants may be at the stage of extinction, and uh, some species get vanished, and this is nothing but the impact of the drought. Effects on animal. Animal require grass for their liveliness, and if there is a drought which uh, affect on the growth of the grass and the plants, and due to the lack of the or the shortage of the grass and the crops in a particular area, animal get suffered and animal get affected by the drought. Effect on agriculture. We are uh, very familiar with the drought regarding the agriculture, because whenever there is a lack of the or shortage of the water, shortage of the rainfall in Vidarbha and Marathwada, agriculture agriculture get completely collapsed, and that's why there is the effect of the agriculture, effect of the drought on the agriculture, effect on population. As we know that we require water for many purposes, for industrial purpose, for drinking purpose, for daily purpose or domestic purpose, for recreation, for rinsing the pots, for washing the clothes, and many more. But if there is a shortage of water, people has to migrate. People have to migrate from one place to another wherever there is a problem, from where there is a problem, and wherever there is a availability of water. So this is also one effect on the population of the drought. Effect on economy. As I have already explained that our economy is completely depend on the agriculture. If agriculture get boiled and due to the drought, if the production get decreased, that directly affect on the economy, effect on the society. Society uh, get affected due to the drought. Their mental satisfaction and mental balance get disturbed, and they have to migrate from one place to another place, and due to that, imbalance in the society get occurred, and that is nothing but the effect of the droughts. So this is all about the drought definition, uh, causes and effects. So today we stop here. Thank you. Thank you very much.